You guys mentioned that Elvis would often test people to see if they were loyal to him. Can you give an example of how he tested people?
You mean about honest or?
Like, just, honesty, or if they remain loyal to him, or...
Well, he might tell you something and see if it got around.
Come back
around.
Yeah. And also, Billy has told me times that he would put money out on his bed upstairs, and then he would send certain people up to get something for him. And then in between times, he would go check the money and see what was, if any was missing or not. So
And he
did things like that. In the earlier years, I don't think in the later years, he didn't really. He might tell something to see if it got back.
And see if it comes back around. Alright. Did Vernon randomly knock on Elvis's bedroom door in his later years just to check on him?
No, because usually Elvis had, somebody with him or one of the guys would be there. So,
Right.
And Uncle Vernon had a lot to do in the office, so.
Yeah, he usually went home after work, after
He would
5 o'clock.
ask about him, make sure he
Right.
was okay.
Alright. Did Elvis ever mention if he liked Motown music, and did he ever meet any of the Motown artists?
I don't know.
I think he liked some of it. I don't know how many artists he met, Gosh, I know one of my favorites was Marvin Gaye, and some of the others that come out of the Motown thing.
Yeah,
But I'm sure he liked some of it. Some of the artists, I don't know how many he met, but
Right.
I'm sure he met some.
Yeah. Cross paths. Alright. What did you guys think about being called the Memphis Mafia?
It just kind of hung with us, we didn't really think much about it,
Right.
We worked for Elvis, and we were considered, his
The
group.
guys.
The group, and we hardly ever mentioned the name Memphis Mafia.
Right.
That just kind of hung with us from other people, it didn't from us.
They didn't
Right.
refer to each other
No.
as the Memphis Mafia.
Alright. What was the reason that Joe Esposito sued Elvis? And why did Elvis keep him on after that?
Well,
Racquetball. The racquetball.
they had him and Dr. Nick had
Center courts.
center courts, and they had gotten Elvis to agree to use the name.
Okay.
And of course, Colonel put a stop to that, so they tried suing and knew they wasn't going to win, but
Right.
they tried that and it didn't work. So, but Elvis kept him on because he had really had signed for them to do it, but business wise, it should have went through Colonel.
Yeah. So he cut that off real quick.
So
Was it
Colonel-
Presley Center Courts or something like that?
Something like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
something like.
Right. So it says, reading an interview with Elvis a few days before his father's wedding, when Vernon was scheduled to continue living at Graceland, I wondered if the same problem had arisen with both Dee and Priscilla. They came off charming before marriage, and then they were a little more difficult once they became the Mrs. Presley.
Yeah, some of that part of it's true,
Elvis thought it was too soon after his mother's death for his daddy to be,
But like
over
you said,
that.
if it makes Daddy happy,
Yeah.
that's fine, but as far as, trying to take my mama's place,
She
it's never
couldn't.
gonna happen.
She can't. Yeah. All right. One follower says, I just got back from the birthplace and Graceland, and our tour guide mentioned Billy and Joe and said that Patsy Gamble's son works at Graceland. How are y'all related to Patsy Gamble?
She's my first cousin, like Elvis was,
Okay.
Her mother, Aunt Cletus, was my daddy's
Sister.
Sister. Okay. And now Elvis's double first.
double
right?
first cousin,
Okay.
yeah. 'Cause,
Because her daddy is Vester, and Vester is Vernon's brother, and Cletus was Gladys's sister. So
Okay. So that's double first. Okay,
Double
I got
double,
you.
double first cousins, yeah.
All right.